Hello and welcome back to another video. So as predicted, the weather has not been good enough to cut silage yet, although things are looking up slightly. The forecast just keeps changing, but at the moment it looks like maybe there will be an opportunity to cut in a couple of days now. So we'll have to wait and see closer to the time maybe. But there looks to be maybe a 3-day window, and if there is, we are getting it done in that window. But in today's video, in preparation for that anyway, I'm just going to tidy the pathway for the bales to come down. So for the first cut, we kind of came the long way around, but Dad wants to come down the proper way now this time. So the ones above will go a certain roadway down and the other ones will come via the old farmhouse basically. But the whole place has gotten completely overgrown, just between the hedges and then those horrible pine trees as well. So today I'm going to get the hedge cutter and the chainsaw out, the pole chainsaw, and I'm going to see if I can get the majority of those branches anyway. Yeah, they're quite high, some of them, so I'll be using the gator for a bit of height, but we'll see what I can get anyway, and hopefully I'll get the majority of them then. So that'll be pretty much all I'll do today, I would say, but if we got that much done, it wouldn't be too bad considering it was a storm last night. The weather has kind of calmed down a bit now, it's showery, but that's it. But if I can get a good chunk of that done and maybe finish it off tomorrow, I'll be happy enough. So this is what it looks like at the moment. Obviously I'm not going to take the whole lot, but you can see there the trailer just wouldn't get down with the bales on it. To be honest, I'd say the size of the tractor probably won't get down with some of them. It'll be hitting off the top of the cab. So I'm just going to try and make enough of room for the bales to get down. So we'll see how this goes. I'll have to put the extension onto the pole that I usually use, so it might be a bit heavy for me, but I'm going to chance it anyway. I'm just back down to finish off the job today now, so what I'm going to do is just continue up further onto the pathway that we created, say coming off the field. There's just some white thorn and stuff there that if it gets at the bales it will tear them, so I'm going to try and trim all that back, and hopefully there'll be plenty of room then for the tractor and trailer to come down, because it does look like we're going to get a cut tomorrow evening, so we'll see. Still rain forecast for earlier in the day, then it's to dry up, fully dry, which will be Wednesday the 9th I think. Yeah, today's 7th, so yeah, the Wednesday is completely dry, and then by the looks of all the weather forecasts that we're looking at, it seems to be dry up until 4 o'clock on Thursday. So even if we get it cut late morning, midday on Thursday, we should get it in plenty of time before the rain. So I'll just have everything ready now. So I'll do that bit of a job today. I'll take down the Harris fencing then tomorrow evening when I get home from work, and we should hopefully be good to go. I'll get the plastic out for the lads to have it ready to go for them when they're bailing as well and all of that. So finally it looks like we're going to get it done. So but anyway, for today I'll finish off that job. I need to give the cattle everywhere more grass. I'm going to move the ones below into the new field, so they're going to be very excited about that. So I'll go down there now and do that before I do the rest of it anyway. You wouldn't know what to make of this weather. I'm absolutely roasting down here now. I have the jacket off, but I just gathered the reel and pins and the battery fence from just below here, because despite me splashing out on new ones, I just have reels and pins everywhere at the moment, just because we're having a backing wire on everyone. So it just means we're using more than normal. So I'll set that up here. They are eagerly awaiting a move now. They did a very good job clearing it out eventually, and they were very slow to tidy it up, and it's not because of the weather or anything. You know, usually you'd blame the weather on it, but they were very fussy for whatever reason, and they could just see this and they're not used to being hemmed out of it. So they just wanted to be in here every evening. When they saw me coming down, they were bellowing mad. So they're being quite patient here now, actually. So what I'm doing here now is I'll probably do this place in 3/3, because you can see there it is a decent size, and I think we've only 5 mouths. Yeah, 5 proper mouths here. The rest are calves. They'll be nipping at a bit, but when you've only the 5 of them. So I'm going to put it up just past the water so that they can get at the water. Then when they're done in here, I'll move it to the other side of the water. I don't need a post. I could do with a post, but I'll do without a post. So it's very handy. I can just move the wire to the other side of it. And then when I give them the final third, they'll just have to go back on the second third. But that's no big deal. It'll only be about a week. So yeah, it'll be interesting now to see how long this lasts them. But I'd say they'll probably get close to a week out of the first third anyway, and then it'll get smaller as they go up because it kind of narrows in. But here again, amazed with the grass. The topping did a good job. So this would have been all rushes. I mean, you would have had a lot of rushes there behind me. You can see them start to come again, but the amount of grass that has come through them now, just because we gave them the chance, and it got a small shake of fertilizer as well a few weeks ago. So really happy with here as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I'll keep you updated on how long it takes them to get through it. But you know, Simmentals now, they'll eat all around them. But I'll get going on this now while we have the sun out. So I have a bit of an issue now in that I'm missing a calf, which is difficult down here because there are 101 places for a calf to hide, but it's highly unusual that she wouldn't be with her mother, especially when they're moving and they were making a bit of noise and things. So I'm a little bit concerned. The cow doesn't seem bothered at all, but that's our Michelle. Not much bothers her, but I can't find this bloody calf. So I don't know what's going on. I don't think she could have gone anywhere, so I assume she must be in here somewhere, but I just hope she's alright. The cow doesn't look overly full, so... And I was down here yesterday, so... And the calf was here, so... She must be here somewhere. Maybe she's just asleep because it is really warm now, but as I said, just a bit unusual. Especially when they're all on the move. So I'll keep looking here anyway. There's always something with cattle. At least I found her, but that was about 20 minutes, half an hour, so I was really getting worried. But yeah, this place, it's just so easy for them to hide, but she was in with all the bushes, just fast asleep. I don't think she even knew that the rest of them are gone. But worst of all, she still didn't come up to them, so it's fine. I've just left the gap open for a few hours. Once she gets hungry for her milk, she'll come, but you'd think the cow would bellow looking for her, and that too busy filling her belly. So yeah, I was getting worried there for a second. I was afraid I was going to find her in a dike or something, but thankfully that was not the case. So they're in here now. This is definitely going to be the biggest third, so if they don't get a week here, I will be disappointed, because it's not like it's the longest grass in the world, but it's seriously thick stuff, so should be really good feeding here. There's not as much on the other side of the stream, but still in this third it's got far more than up above and other bits. So yeah, they should get a nice bit out of this anyway. And now that's a job done just as it starts to rain heavily, so I'm done. I came back and did a bit more here today. Do you know when you leave it and you come back and you're like, I might be able to get another few pieces, so I did, but still unfortunately the high ones are still too high. But I did up here as well, so I hope you can see that there. Nice and tidy, so they shouldn't have an issue coming out this gate anyway. So yeah, look, it badly needed to be done. Oh, I'm so stuck to the gate there. It badly needed to be done anyway, regardless of whether the bales were coming down here or not. It really had been neglected for too long. I'd say now I'm covered in scratches and thorns and whatnot after that, but I'm delighted to have it done anyway. Big job to have done, but that's it for me for this evening. I'm tired and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go in and have something to eat now and wash this sawdust out of my hair. So thanks again for watching. Hopefully the next video is going to be the silage, barring a disaster now Tuesday and Wednesday. But yeah, My cat is here giving out about the rain as well. So thanks again for watching. If you liked it, give me a like, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Thank you.